Hi, I'm Lisa. Welcome to my glass studio. In this video, I thought we might talk about the difference between what's a striker and what's a reactive glass. Now, I'm an artist. I do not claim to know the science. I do not claim to know the chemistry. I am here to explain to you what you can expect to get from these type of materials when you're making your art class. So I don't necessarily know when it happens, why it happens, all the ins and outs. For that information, you should contact the manufacturers. Guarantee they have that information on their websites. So I just wanted to give you a little idea of different types of glass you might come across when you're purchasing glass, and when they have a certain description in them, what that might mean to the glass and what it might mean to you and the artwork you intend to use it for. So there's a glass that's called a striker. A striker is a glass that looks one color when you buy it on the shelf, but it changes color after it's fired or during the firing process. So this is a 96 yellow, and this is a true lemon yellow. You fire this glass, it goes in the kiln this color, it comes out this color. This color right here is a 96 glass, but look at the marking I have on there. I found this out the hard way, because I didn't read the description likely, and this glass, although it looks almost exactly like this one turns orange in the kiln. So if you're putting this in the kiln next to a piece of orange, hoping to have orange and yellow together, you won't. You'll have two pieces of orange. This right here, on this piece of art, this color right here and the color up here is actually, I'm going to hold this over here where hopefully there's white behind it and you can see. Hold on, let me rearrange my hands here a little bit. There we go. Are you getting some color through that, Nick? Mm-hmm. Okay, so this orange, maybe you can see it on the back, how orange that is, but this glass turned that color when you use it. So every piece of this glass in my studio, the small cutoffs, I write turns orange, or I put it in the scrap bin where it doesn't matter what color it turns because it's intended to be scrap, and then you get what you get. But if you're taking this off my shelf and you want yellow, like you're doing lemons and you end up with this color, you're not going to be happy because now you have oranges, and that's just not the same fruit. So a striker is a glass that changes color when it's fired. So this is a 96 example. And then this is a bullseye glass, a 90 example. And you see this beautiful pink color here and here? This is the glass before it goes in the kiln. This is the glass when you buy it off the shelf. It's this kind of wimpy, faded, distressed, almost not consistent color glass on the shelf, but after it's fired, you get this right here, these two pieces, you get this very consistent bubblegum pink color. So I purchased this glass because I was doing a commission for a customer for her daughter's room, and she wanted bubblegum pink. She didn't want, a wispy pink and white. She didn't want a cranberry. She didn't want like a soft color. She wanted a real nice, strong pink. So I purchased this and I thought, oh boy, I hope that's going to deliver what I planned on it delivering. And it does. It does. It gives you this really nice solid color and beautiful, beautiful saturation there. So that's a striker. Now a reactive glass is a glass that when it's next to a different glass, you get some sort of reaction. The reaction usually shows up in the form of a dark line. You see this outline here? This tan color here is the reactive glass, and it reacts with blue. There's something about the blue, something about the chemistry of the blue that it reacts with. So maybe if I turn this over, you can see those lines a little bit better. See how everything has a little dark outline? So it gives you an extra design detail. If you want that, and if you like that, it's fabulous. If you don't want that and you don't like it, well then it's not so fabulous. Here's a good example of a reactive glass. The clear here is the reactive glass, and look how the blue has this little outline around it. It's like stepping stones with kind of like a halo or a line around them. So very cool if that's what you want. Not so cool if you don't want it. So it's something you would want to decide you do or do not want based on your goals for your particular design and what you want to achieve. Now this is the reactive material here, plain old looking glass. What Spectrum did when it was their company, now Oceanside does it, is the reactive material has a texture on the back. Because there is another glass the same color on the regular line, but you can tell the difference because this one has a texture on the back. And when you buy it, it says reactive, and in your studio you would want to mark it as reactive. So when you pull it off the shelf, if you put this next to a blue, you're going to get this type of coloration on your work. Now this piece is one that I made with all reactive materials and blues. And look at the line I got here. You know, that really wide line, almost like a Sharpie on newsprint, how it would bleed. And here we've got all these kind of cool lines. And then here when you put two pieces side by side, two pieces of this, two strips of this, you get this cool little detail. It doesn't just fade away and there's not any color there. There's differentiation between the different lines. And here, look at the cool little details we got with those dark halos on those bright blue colors. And then here on this opal. I mean, it's very cool stuff. But the thing is, you want to plan for it in your work and not have it be a surprise. So two great types of glasses that are basically to envelope this whole thing. They're, look one way on the shelf, but they're different when you use them in the kiln. So you need to make sure that you check the manufacturer's descriptions really well before you use these glasses. All right, so in my studio, before I used these reactive materials, I made this test piece to see how it would work with between pieces and with the color on top. And then this one, I made a sample showing what it looked like when the pieces were all side by side in a smaller piece. See how everything has like a line haloing it, like an outline. That's the material reacting with each other. So again, this is not intended to be a technical delivery of information to you. It's intended to be an artistic delivery to make you aware that if you want to use these materials, you should look into the results that you can expect to have. So I hope you enjoyed hearing about reactive and striker materials. Each manufacturer has their own and they have descriptions, and I'm sure they have a lengthy explanation, scientific explanation for you if you would like that, but that's not my style. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed learning how to, the different materials and what to look for and how you might want to use that material to achieve certain results, or how to avoid those results by avoiding that material. So great fun being with you again today. Hope you're enjoying the video and the content we're putting out. And please like, share, follow, all the above, and consider joining my premium video subscription membership. We would love to have you, and we're getting new videos out all the time. We're out here enjoying ourselves, making new content, new videos for you to enjoy, and looking forward to you becoming a member. So enjoyed being with you today. Happy fusing.